My name is Quentin Thompson, and I've been at North Hill Christian Church for quite some time now. I was here when it was Normandy Christian Church, but we've changed the name, and I really enjoy coming to North Hill Christian Church. And I live in Tukwila, Washington, and I really enjoy it over there. It's senior housing for Shag, and it's a very safe and good environment and building, and I really enjoy that. And I enjoy coming to celebrate recovery on Friday because it's not only for people with alcoholism, but it's also for people that have a lot of depression because God is really working with you. And I give my things to Jesus, and I minister to people, and I pray a lot because God gives me things that He would like me to do within the community. I still help the homeless. I still go do my daily things that I like to do in the community. I train drivers for Metro Access Transportation. I also have a new job, and I'm working for Snohomish County DART, and I train drivers for them. I go up to the Alderwood Mall, and I train drivers, and I've been to a couple of their workshops, and all the drivers enjoy me training because on our videos we don't have a lot of, they don't feel that they get enough training from our videos because what I normally do is I normally do intense training where I sit there and let them practice on how to untie and tie my chair so they know what type of mobility aids they use. And every mobility aid that we carry on paratransit, every mobility aid is different. So that's what I do. I also am involved with the Burien City Council. I volunteer my time and go do public comments for them, even though that I live in Tukwila, but I love the work that I do, so I continue to do that because back in November of 2014, my mom passed away of kidney renal failure, sugar diabetes, and gangrene in her leg. But this has kept me very close to God, and I'm able to go out and help all these people, plus find time to do a lot of ministry, not only for myself, but for other people as well. And there are so many people in need, because every time I come into this building, we either have a crisis of a family death, or we have a crisis of somebody getting hurt, like somebody who has fallen off their bike and a motorcycle and has gotten injured, and we don't know if they're going to survive or not. And it was brought up this morning that one of our sisters is in the hospital now, and we don't know how long she's going to be there or if she's even going to survive. Then that, when you hear something like that, that is very upsetting to hear, because you have to reach out to the family and you have to let them know that they're being preyed upon, because it's hard for their son who doesn't have a mother right now because we don't know which way it's going to turn, and my heart goes out to the whole family. Well, it's nice that people said that it's a blessing to me because they always ask me questions afterwards, and they always tell me that I have a lot of encouragement and enthusiasm to keep going. And I just like to really get involved with the church because it gives me inspiration to keep going. And I like to help people, and my caregiver, Ryan Johnson, who is working with me now, says, "Don't you ever take a break." I said, "If I take a break, I'll never get started again." So, um, I get that all the time, and I deal with it, and I'm so excited because starting next Monday on the 11th of 2023, I went to a friend of mine house yesterday, and I met with their kids, and I've talked to her husband because she's had some cancer that she's been dealing with. And even though that I'm out of the medical field, I had a couple of doctor's appointments at Evergreen Hospital in Kirkland. And I met her for a few times, and she really came to me and she told me that I was a good person because she was very scared for her life. She had terminal cancer. I gave her all the tools from my cousin's videos online. My cousin's name is Dr. Lorraine Day. She's an orthopedic surgeon. She has retired from doing surgery, but she runs her own business today. And she's given me a lot of encouragement and things to keep going. And for people that have had terminal cancer, like this individual, I've turned people over to the website as along with praying with them. And I have a lot of tools and a lot of good avenues to help people through their terminal cancer and things of that nature. But what I'm trying to express here is that when you have a person that has an illness, whether it be kidney renal failure or terminal cancer, and the doctors say that you don't have very long to live, there's other alternatives, and you can do it naturally. And that's why I turn them over to her programs, so that they will feel comfortable, because when people hear the word cancer, they think that's the end of life. And that's not the end of life. We give ourselves cancer from the things that we eat. Eating, and there's stresses, there's anger, there's anxiety, and there's depression. I don't look at it that way because I give everything to the Lord, and I turn for which way that Jesus wants me to go. Because if I sit and worry every day about what people think of me, how they think of me, it's going to put me in a distress where I'm not wanting to do anything. and it's going to end up by killing me. So I give it to the Word, I give it to the Lord, and He directs me for which way that He would like me to be, and so that I'm able not only to help myself, but I learn from other people as well. And I'm very thankful. I used to go to the Kingdom Hall for Jehovah's Witness. That wasn't for me. I used to go to a Seventh-day Adventist church. That wasn't for me. And I said, Lord, give me the praise to have me switch to another church that I can handle to make it through the days, because I know you're going to be coming soon, and I need to serve the Lord as it was served to me, and I will do anything for Jesus to make it through the day.